Good afternoon. Thank you for taking a few moments with me in the Word today. It's interesting when you read Romans 12, 1 and 2, which says this: I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service, or that could be translated your reasonable worship. And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And many times we stop there and we teach on renewing our mind to the Word, which works. That's good. That's a universal spiritual law right there. But if you go on and read the next few verses, it talks about the motivational gifts. These are gifts that you and I were born with, not born again with, born with. They are the gifts that motivate you. You probably have found over your lifetime, maybe you have the gift of service. And even before you were born again, you were driven to serve others, or you found that you've always been a very generous person, always wanting to be able to give or answer a problem, or someone who's a facilitator. And so all of these gifts we have carried in us our lifetime. And they've been shaped by the world. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing, but it can be. And when we are born again, the Lord tells us not to be conformed to this world, but to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So we renew our mind to who the Word says we are and how these gifts operate. And number one, they operate through that agape love. Now, we've been talking about being jointly fit together, that fellowship with one another this week. And as we are jointly fit together, compacted together, we bring these gifts into our relationships and we minister these one to another, to those that we have to do with. And it's a beautiful thing. And we do this with a transformed mind, where this gift is now anointed by God, and it brings a love that's without hypocrisy, and it ministers love to one another. So recognize your gifting, what motivates you. And you find that in verses 3 and 4, where it talks about there's the differing gifts, like the gifts of prophecy, the gifts of ministry, teaching, exhortation, leadership, mercy, and so on and so forth. And bring your gift to the table, being joined together with those around you, and let those gifts flow and grow the body of Christ. I love you, and I look forward to being with you the next time.